Hey, welcome to an episode of Cider Saturday with me, Chad of Chad's Beer Reviews. And it's funny, tonight's cider is actually made by a brewery, although they just started making cider in the last few years or whatever. Anyway, and it's made right here in Florida from good old Cigar City Cider, not brewery, cider. Golden English Dry Cider, 6.9 ABV, full 16-ounce pint can. I like how ciders have the nutritional facts on it. Wow, 255 calories. Only 10 grams of sugar. Ingredients, hard cider. And it says born on July 15th. I thought that was Budweiser's term. Anyway, pour it into the Spiegel lager glass, and yep, it looks like classic cider, just crystal clear, brilliant clarity, I think they call that. Carbonation just streaming from the bottom up to the top. And we get a little bit of foam, but it just fizzles away like a soda. Yeah, lovely kind of tart, appley aroma on here. So this is kind of more like your green apple, your pink lady. Yeah, I mean, it's got a little bit of sulfites in there. And 6.9 ABV, well, that's pretty strong. I don't remember like getting like a regular, off-the-shelf cider that was that strong. Usually it's like something that comes in like a, 500 mil or 750 mil for like $100 bottle, Let's see what we're in for here. Cheers. Okay, well, right up front, like I get like kind of like a lovely apple juice flavor if the apple juice was made from more of the tart kind of apples. And then it transitions like almost on a dime, like to just kind of like a dry cider. If you ever had Strongbow, something classic English dry cider like that, you know what I'm talking about. And then it finishes like with this. I definitely get like a sulfite aftertaste. It's hard to describe. It's like this kind of twangy, woody character almost. The nice thing about these tart dry ciders is it's actually really refreshing because like there's no sugary aftertaste. How many times have you had like a really sweet beer or even like a sweet soda, and because like the sugar lingers on your tongue, it just makes you thirsty for more. But the tart ciders have kind of the opposite effect. Well, up to a point. I will say like there is like I said, sulfites kind of linger here. And if you're not familiar with a sulfite, I mean, well, drink a cider or drink like a lot of wines have a sulfite character. It's kind of like a chemically kind of taste. It's really hard to describe if you don't have any frame of reference. I like how the carbonation in conjunction with the inherent dryness of the cider just kind of like scrubs your tongue clean. Actually, I'm surprised it's not burping. Even though it's like you can see the effervescence here, it doesn't taste like, or it doesn't have the actual delivery of like something champagne-y or there we go. I was gonna say something champagne-y or like a soda or a bubbly LaCroix, something like that. I would say that's very high carbonation. Probably put the body at about medium, maybe medium light, somewhere around there. And I would say medium high to high carbonation. Pretty refreshing, lovely, authentic apple taste. It does not, like the actual cider base down there, it doesn't taste like they added a bunch of extracts or anything like that. Again, it is just a straight cider. Like there's no flavoring in this. And funny, I haven't been doing, and I've been meaning to do Cider Saturday. And I meant to do it as a week show, but it's turned into like a monthly show. In fact, it's been almost a month since the last episode. And it seems like most of the episodes that we've done have had some kind of fruit or spice added to them. And this is one of the few ciders that I've had on the show this year that is just straight cider. And I have to say, I actually like it. I forget how much this was. Man, I just threw the receipt out. I think it was like, I want to say like $5 or $6 at Total Wine, which I think is like a decent deal considering you get a full pint can, and this is like almost 7% ABV. It's like this is as strong as like an IPA. Yeah, really tasty. Just lovely, authentic apple taste. Really drinkable. Pretty refreshing. You know, if it wasn't quite as sulfitey, this would be like pretty much a perfect cider to me. But I'm not a certified cider judge. As you know, I have the beer certification. I am working on the cider certification. I would like to get cider judge certified eventually, but it's kind of a slow process. So anyway, yeah, I really like this one, and I'm actually kind of surprised because Cigar City got bought out by Monster, and they make all their beer and all their concoctions, I should say. I believe they're all made in Asheville, North Carolina now. It does say produced and bottled by Cigar City Cider and Mead in Largo, Florida, which is like in the same. I think it's in the same county as Tampa, so it's not at their Tampa brewery. So the score for the Golden English Dry Cider, really like this one. I'm going to give this a hefty 9 out of 10. But again, this is for cider. I wouldn't compare cider to beer or wine or anything like that. As a cider, I think this is a 9 out of 10. But, you know, if I keep this show going, I might come back to this in a few years and be like, oh, what was I thinking? I thought that was a good beer, a good cider at the time. So if you've had this, let me know in the comments what you think. Agree or disagree. And I will see you guys, hopefully not in a month, but definitely really soon. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.